Very disappointed. What should I be? Life is full of disappointments. And I guess you're only disappointed if you had expectations. I guess somewhere in the back of my mind, I still had some illusions and some expectations of decency. I really enjoyed the work of some people that I thought were above reproach in a certain sense, especially when it comes to death and destruction. Nobody's perfect, and no one's asking for anybody to be perfect. But there's a very bare minimum that is expected in a way, although I shouldn't use the word expect. But there is a certain sense that some things are pretty obvious. I guess they're not to everybody. So why am I disappointed with Stevie, the man that has melted the hearts of myself and millions upon millions of people? Why am I so disappointed in him? Pretty simple. If you look at the picture, it says Decision 2024. This man was standing up and vouching for the Democratic Party. How can anyone stand up there and celebrate and ask people to vote for a party that is actively financing a genocide, the bombing of children? Does this man not have any children? Does he not know of the suffering of others? He often speaks of Jesus and claims to be a good Christian. Would Jesus do something like this? Would Jesus be voting for Kamala Harris and Joe Biden and all these other guys? I highly doubt it. How about this horrible picture of Tom Hanks, the anti-hero hero that we all know and love in movies? How can this man accept a prize or a medal from a war criminal? The man that has bombed the most people, more than Bush even. He's dropped more bombs on innocents via drones, and you can look it up. This man is also responsible for Libya and a bunch of other wars around the world. And these Hollywood people don't seem to care that they're being played by a war monster. He's playing them, but some of them are actually playing him as well. They use him for fame as he's using them for fame. Shame, shame, shame. How about these two other clowns hanging out and taking selfies with Obama? Are they not ashamed? Do they not care? Is it not enough that they're selling us on science that do not understand at all? Neither one is a climate scientist, and yet they're both talking about it as if they knew what they were talking about, as if they were actual climate scientists that had researched ice cores or geology or cloud science or any of it. And for the worst man on earth at the present time, let's look at the last action hero, Mr. Arnold Schwarzenegger, hanging out and taking pictures proudly with a genocidal maniac. And of course, he's not alone. Just check out these Indian superstars making millions and millions of dollars and proudly taking their picture with this same scumbag. What does this really tell us about humanity and about mankind? Well, it says it all. That's, I guess, humans are really selfish. All they care about is themselves, their well-being, their wealth, their growth. And if somebody else is really living a miserable existence, they can easily turn a blind eye and not worry about it one iota.
While pretending to care, of course.
One more major scumbag I'd like to add to this category is Mr. Elon Musk, a man who pretended to be the savior, the guy that was going to give us freedom, and he's not giving a voice to the Palestinians that are suffering. He's giving it to their executioner and to the man who is starving them of freedom, of food, and of everything. So here we are. This man is actually the guest of honor of Mr. Netanyahu during his speech at the Congress in the United States. Yes, Elon is supporting a mass murderer and deserves no respect and no consideration from anyone. Shame on him as well. Now, I shouldn't be ending this video without at least mentioning one of the biggest monsters of the last 20 years or 30 years, George W. Bush. And this man that has killed 1 million people in Iraq, is actually rewarding some international heroes with medals of honor. Here he is presenting an award or some kind of medal to Muhammad Ali, a medal of honor. Talk about honor, the honor of killing people abroad. And Muhammad Ali will stand there and accept this award from a war criminal, a man that has destroyed millions of lives. And Muhammad Ali, like his peers, claims to be religious, and in his case, claims to be Muslim. What religion preaches the bombing of children? People you have never met. Well, now it's become commonplace, and we'll just say hell with people, hell with human suffering, hell with decency, hell with morality.